Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here with the War Hero from season number 16. Gonna go take a special look at the base, and this was actually a really close battle between two of our members here, and we got the most amount of skulls ever in one war season here. So with 22,000 and a little over 300 skulls, drumroll please. We have our winner, King Arian. I butchered that horribly. King Arian. Arian 1. King Arian 1! There we go. Alright, so we have our war hero for season 16 right here. I don't know how to pronounce it. I am sorry, but yeah. Let's just get into the base. Something I know how to do. So let's take a look here what we got going on. It's a very different style base. 3,950 trophies. We currently don't have blockades or barricades on boost anymore. So this may be a little bit easier than most like 4,000 style bases. Because again, we talked about this. 4,000 trophy bases pretty much have barricades on non-stop. The one thing, though, the downfall is that what I tell everyone is that you don't necessarily want to be high in the leaderboards because then you fight tougher competition. The amount of gold that you get, that you can earn each raid, does not go up depending on how strong your competition is. It's always set around the base, like 200,000 is like the max of subsidized free flare games provided loot. Everything like over like the 200,000 subsidized base loot is just the extra loot that is in the base. So if you see a base that's got like 400,000 for stealing, most likely 200,000 of that is going to be coming from just the game, free generated gold, and then 200,000 that is going to be stolen from the taverns and from his treasure chamber. So it doesn't matter where you are, but what does matter is that you cannot be a lot stronger than said opponents, or you cannot be too high, like a lot stronger than said opponents. So if you are like, say, an average, like a 4,500 trophy player, and you're constantly beating those 4,500 trophy bases, and you try and go down to like, say, 4,000, and now those 4,000 players are going to be like, nope, you can't farm us because we're too easy for you. The game realizes you beat 4,500 trophy players like all the time. It doesn't matter if you use scrolls or not, but if you beat them all the time, the game is going to learn and slowly like, okay, he's a pretty good attacker. He should be up here at 4,500, not down here at 4,000. So at that point, all the 4,000 players are going to give you shit loot. So you're forced to fight players right around your own like trophy level, your own skill level. So if you jump up a little bit, jump back down, it's all right. But if you take a significant jump, go up to like from where we are at 4,000, if you go up to 5,000 trophies and start beating the hell out of the 5,000 trophy players, and then when we like, okay, we drop back down to like 4,000, the 4,000 trophy players are most likely not going to give us good loot anymore because the game's like, you beat a whole bunch of 5,000 trophy players, you're a lot stronger than this. You shouldn't be at 4,000 trophies. So there's that, and it slowly learns how strong you are, and you want to try and keep it approximately the same. So jumping up high in the leaderboards is great. You get a little bit more gold boost from your alliance, but you're going to be constantly fighting, struggling against harder bases, and harder bases, typically require scrolls or really high leadership stats for your king, and have better equipment. So you're going to force to be like purchasing gems. It's not a good cycle. You want to build your kingdom up when you are lower level, and farm all the gold you can at easier bases. And then once you have almost everything maxed out in your base, then you can really focus just on like the trophies and going up the leaderboards. I highly do not recommend going after bases and trying to like soar up the leaderboards until your base is nearly maxed out. So with that said, let's get into the base here. Sorry for that rant on that side there. Overall, no barricades, which is alright. Some blockades in here now. A decent majority of them, it looks like. So, fairly good. The interesting setup, he's got a choke point right here, and then he has another nice choke point right here. So there's double choke points. Most of the towers and stuff is right here. It's spread out as much as as feasibly possible without being clumped together. So the only situation that may be like kind of clumped is this area right here. But there's nothing where you can probably kill 4 towers at once, which is awesome. Because if you have too many towers, like in one corner, so like if this corner right here was all towers, then you take down those 2 barricades and you just do a sonic blast and you run that corner right there, and you'd be able to take down like say 6 towers at once with one spell. That is really bad. Higher level gameplay, you want to have your towers spread out a little bit, because sonic blast at max level is really, really powerful. And you know, the towers are going to go down. They're going to get disintegrated. Our Blaster's Archers are good. He's utilizing these 2 choke points, so a lot of range DPS. No mummies in there, because again, I don't know actually why he doesn't have mummies in there. We'll go take a look. A lot of snake towers, probably a little bit too many snake towers. He has snake towers in the number 1 position here. Typically, I don't like seeing that many snake towers. Like, that shows you roughly what the most dominant tower is in your base. Starting off with starting off with a skull tower, and there's the snake tower over here, which works out good because you see the shield got taken away, so he took a little bit of poison damage there. A lot of times you could easily test out things and theories yourself, because you kind of know what you're going to do in the beginning. You have all your spells ready. You're going to kind of blow stuff up with those spells, and now this corner is very, very effective. Because you see right there, he took out our shield with the troops, and now we have to kind of just chill back and wait. I might like to have a tower right in this corner right here. That might work. Maybe say another firebolt tower over there, because the firebolt has longer range. Alright, so we're calling them back, holding up our guys just a little bit. Barricade over here, so we're going to come and Blade Storm in that corner. That's going to be able to take care of that barricade and the wave troop right there. Gonna chill back, wait up here with our shield spell to come off. And you can see the knights are very, very powerful when you combo them with that shield. To counter that, you kind of need to have a lot more wave troops, so you need to upgrade your wave points. I think that's the only thing that I'm seeing here, is that he doesn't have enough wave points to be that effective to kind of kill off these guys. So we're able to spawn out too many troops. This is a very smart strategy for the war season, having a tower on both sides. You can see our guys, they're overpowering the castle gate, and we might end up not getting 100% because of that. It might be interesting to note, if you move this tower, this firebolt tower up here, it might be able to hit in the pathway before. So it might be something that you want to try there, is to move that tower up. We'll do another run through here. But yeah, typically, like I stated before, just to get past the 4,000 hump, barricades are very important, and then wave troops getting like 30 points in each wave is very, very important. Yeah, so I think I would, if you move this one down to that corner right there, I want to say that firebolt tower will be able to hit in this section right here. Not 100% positive on that, but give that a shot. Move that firebolt tower down to the corner, just one spot, and it probably will be able to hit that section right there. So that would be a very, very hard to reach firebolt tower. Again, the great setup for the war season, so you're not going to lose 100%. Most likely you'll get 98% because there's 2 guys on both sides. Oh, we can't have a tower over there, actually. Yeah, I did want like a tower over here, but you have a pathway right there, so you can't have a tower right there. Let's go in and see. But overall, it looks solid. The snake towers didn't seem too overpowering, like too many of them, even though they are your number 1 tower. So again, right there, it's kind of probably pretty standard for most people raiding in a base right there. jumping up first, doing... Oh no, okay, so this is where I want the fireball tower, in this corner right here. So you can put a fireball tower right here. Probably, I'd say maybe probably move this fireball tower here in this top left corner. Yeah, I think that's all that I probably would recommend here. It looks solid otherwise. You can also try putting a tower, I think a fireball tower in this corner right here. We'll be able to hit this section, I believe, and you won't be able to touch it. So try that location right there. I believe that's a very, very hard to reach thing, but it looks like you got a barricade right there, actually. So it looks like you can't do that. And right here, I would swap that firebolt tower with that snake tower, because at that barricade, you can hit a skull tower from behind the barricade. You cannot hit the firebolt tower because it sits too far back. So I always recommend having the firebolt towers right behind the barricades, and then the skull towers kind of after that, because then you don't want to double hit. If you can avoid double hits, you want to avoid them at all costs. Yeah, so give those things a try. I'll run through it again when you tweak some things here and there, and then give you a chat in the Alliance chat there. Overall, it's a good base, and those things that I touched on would definitely help out. It's mainly just the wave points at this stage, and then wave points, leveling up the fireball towers a little bit more. It seems like the snake towers, they seemed well in that corner, that one section. So I don't think I would change those. It's kind of deceivingly there. There's not that many snake towers. I think there's 5 in the base. Maybe take out that one that's on the far right. But overall, it looks really, really good there. And then I do want to give a shout out to the honorable mention, second place right here, Pranshu Viceroy. Second place there, who was in a dogfight with King Ariard for first place for the War Hero. So great job, guys. That was the War Hero for season number 16, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.